Hey you guys, it's me, Sam, Jesse's girlfriend, I guess a lot of you know me as. Um, so basically I'm making this video just to reference people to if I get some of the same questions, because I do get a lot of really repetitive questions. So, I guess I'm just gonna get to the point. How did we meet / where? Actually Tumblr. So here's the story of how we met. I guess Jesse says that he followed me off a body modification blog, because I have my ears stretched, my nose pierced, obviously. So he followed me because he thought I was cute or something, and then I guess he said he wrote in my ask box just how should I get my hair cut, and I was just like, who writes that in someone's ask box? So I wrote back in his ask box telling him to shave all of his hair bald except the back, just because I'm a sarcastic asshole, I guess. And so he responded to my ask with a picture of the haircut that I told him he should get, saying no thanks, and he probably thought I was a bitch because, I mean, it was a bitchy response. So we didn't really talk after that. And then a little while later I made a video talking, I don't know, I'm really self-conscious, and someone wrote back when I had a form spring something mean, so I made a video about it, and then Jesse responded to the video saying that, you know, fuck whoever said that about me or whatever, and even if I did, or I don't know, basically to accept myself for who I am, and that I'm beautiful or whatever no matter what anyone else says. And I was like, oh my god, this kid is so sweet. So I wrote in his ask box and we started talking via ask box. And then that night I added him on Facebook, got his number that night, and he's been the only guy I've talked to ever since. And that happened, I think it was probably January 21st or 22nd, so I've known him since the end of January. We started dating February 3rd, so our 4 months is coming up. Where do we live? Jesse lives a little bit, he lives around Seattle in Washington State, USA, and I live a little bit outside of Chicago, Illinois, USA. How long have we been together? Like I said, nearly 4 months. Our ages, Jesse turned 19 a few months ago, and June 14th, I'm going to be turning 18 years old, so I'm still 17, but, you know, for, 2 more weeks. So, I just thought I'd throw this one in there. What are our sexual orientations? Jesse, I mean, his view is he likes girls, but he doesn't really think that love's, limited to opposite sex. Me, whoever I fall in love with, I fall in love with. So, that's Jesse. So, I like boys. When will we see each other and for how long? I'm going to be flying out to Washington the day after my 18th birthday. So, June 15th, we'll be meeting. I have a countdown on my Tumblr. And I'm going to be there for 10 days, flying home on June 24th. How do we make it work, our relationship, and how often do we talk? Well, we talk a ton. We talk for several hours a day. Skype, he falls asleep on Skype with me every night. If we're both home, we're on Skype. If he's at work, he texts me on his break. He tells me when he's off. If I'm out doing whatever, I'm texting him the entire time. We're really, never not talking unless one of us is in a position where we literally cannot talk. So just constant communication, because if you don't have that, your relationship's just not going to work out because you have this huge distance issue. If you can't physically be with someone, you have to at least, I'm sorry, I cannot talk. I'm not used to talking for this long. You have to at least be there mentally and emotionally for that person, which means constant contact with one another. What are our takes on marriage? Do I plan on marrying him? Of course I plan on marrying him. He's perfect, and honestly, I really don't understand why you would ever date someone if you wouldn't want to possibly marry them in the future, because dating, it's like a courtship routine. It's trying to find the person you want to marry. And so if someone's worth dating, they should probably be possibly worth marrying. I don't know. If you can't see marrying someone, you shouldn't date them. That's how I see it. Do we plan on living together anytime soon? I really, 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 really hope to live with him soon. The plan was actually for me to move out there this summer, but financially that just wasn't possible because I don't even have a job. I'm poor. So yeah, I want to live with him really soon, but it's not financially possible right now. Maybe I'll finish up school before I go see him or live with him. I don't know, but hopefully within the next year. Hopefully by next summer I'll be living with him. Okay, that's done. Okay, done. Have I ever worried about getting tired of him? Not at all. We Skype for hours each and every day. We've been doing that for months. No day has been boring at all. We always have something different to talk about. Don't know how. And it's not forced either. So that's really kind of a red flag for me that this is like the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with, because you'd think that Skyping every single day when all we really do is talk to each other on Skype and like go do things like work, you'd think that we'd run out of things to talk about, but that has not happened. Even though we don't really have social lives, we still have stuff to talk about. Doesn't make sense to me, but hey, I like it. It works. What made me head over heels for Jesse? I've always been kind of a really flighty girl. I don't like anyone for that long, and I don't know, I've never actually even really seriously dated anyone until Jesse, which sounds crazy. I mean, I'm about to be 18 years old, but I've never really had a real relationship up until this one. I guess the fact that I didn't want to get away from him is what made me head over heels. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, it sounds funny, but no one's really ever kept my interest, and he not only keeps my interest, but keeps making me more and more interested, and every single day is just, I fall more and more for him, and I didn't even think that was possible, but it's happening. Yeah, he's great. And is it hard to have a long-distance relationship? That's a question I get pretty frequently. I don't think so. I mean, it is, because it sucks not being able to like cuddle up in bed with Jesse, and I'm a really affectionate person and I love giving kisses, getting kisses, whatever. Sex, that's not bad either. But no, we don't have that because he's not here. But so yeah, it's hard in that aspect, but it's also really not, because like I love this kid and I'm not tempted by anyone else. I'd wait years and years and years for him if I had to. So yes and no, it's worth it, and if it's worth it, then I don't know, just knowing that it's worth it makes it a lot easier, because like if this was some kid who I just liked and I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to be with them, I would not be in this relationship. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in my ask box. And I hope this cleared things up a lot for you. And if you don't know who Jesse and I are, you can watch a video I'll put a link to right here. I'm not some conceited bitch who thinks everyone gives a shit about my life. Jesse actually made me a video that went semi-viral, has close to 300,000 views at this point, and so a lot of people found us off of that video and are curious about our lives. We're not just like bragging about our relationship for no reason whatsoever. People actually want to know. So that's that, and I'm going to stop rambling now because this video is about 10 minutes long, and that's just not okay with me. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess stay tuned because I'll be seeing Jesse in about 2 weeks, and we'll have lots and lots and lots of pictures and videos for you guys. Alright, love you guys. Bye.